Dan Nehnevaj, head coach for the track and field programs.
I'm Nathan Morton. I'm in my 5th year at Tech, and I'm also on the track and field program.
Hello, I'm Carmen Camino. I'm a senior by now. I'm part of the cross-country team.
All right. And Coach, why don't you tell us a little bit about the schedule that you guys have coming up for indoor track?
So indoor track is usually just kind of the precursor for outdoor track. So we've got a few meets on the schedule, but nothing too serious. Heading down to JDL in Winston-Salem. A little bit warmer down there. We go south for some of our meets, and then indoor conference will be just mid-February.
All right. And what are some of the goals that you have for your two teams this season?
So currently in the building phase, but both Nathan and Carmen were hoping to set up well to tackle some conference championships, individual titles, and then a few others were hoping to have some individual high placements.
All right, cool. Nathan, what would you say is your main goal for this season?
Indoor, it's like Dan said, it's a precursor for outdoor track, so it's with a heavy emphasis on training at that point, just kind of building up a base. I think the total goals for indoor season probably would be at the conference meet. So between the 3K and the 5K, at least medaling in one of them, and hopefully being able to win one would be nice.
And Carmen, why don't you tell us where you're from and how did you end up coming to Tech?
Of course, I'm from Spain, and I came today because of the engineering school and also because the cross-country program that we have in here really fit what I was looking for. So both of them got me into this place, and now I'm in the right league and in the right school.
And what would you say your goal is for the track and field season?
For the indoor track, I would like to run the 5K for the first time in the indoor track, hopefully this December. And then later on in January or February, as they were talking about the conference, I would love to do a PR in the 3K, which is one of my main events in the track.
So you guys mentioned that the winter is kind of like a trial period, planning period, whatever you want to call it. What are you looking for in this period to get you ready for the spring?
So it's mostly like rust busters kind of deal, get back into racing. I don't know if either of you guys have more to say.
Yeah, and there's usually like a 2-month gap between the end of cross-country season in the fall and the start of indoor track season in the winter. But usually with that, there's zero race experience and often no workouts. Plus the race distance changing up. So where cross-country on the men's side, we're doing 8Ks and women it's 5K each time. Going down to indoor track where for some of our runners, can be for our distance people as low as 800 meters, I'd say.
And for the difference between winter and spring, how do you guys change your routine or going into that prep from winter to spring?
So winter, it's mostly just getting back into racing, and our workouts aren't too geared towards speed necessarily yet, because you can only do speed work for so long. So like towards the end of outdoors, where we're really like sharpening them and getting them as fast as possible, basically. Indoor is a bit more of just aerobic and less anaerobic.